Hey everybody, it's Andy from Nostalgic About Baseball doing a contest submission for this gentleman, Hidden Gem. I can't, speak in too much depth about the guy yet because I just found him this past week, like 4 or 5 days ago. I have watched a few of his videos, and I can tell you I like what I see. He's real passionate about sports and cards, and he's a genuine guy and seems like a nice guy. So I'm looking forward to going back, watching more of the old stuff, and of course, staying tuned for everything new as well. But he's running a 1 to 200 fan contest, not subscriber. And what he wanted to see was 5 cards that make us happy. So I've got 5 cards picked out that I've not shown before in any videos yet, and they're pretty random, but let's look at them together. So the first one, I chose this 1991 Mark Lemke card that's beat up, and the reason it's beat up is because I've had it since 91. Mark Lemke came to the mall in Savannah, Georgia, where I'm from, somewhere around here, and I got to meet him, and I think I got his autograph, but I don't have that anymore. I do have this card though, and of course 91 was the first of, how many division titles do we have in a row? 17 maybe? I can't believe I'm not 100% sure about that. But at any rate, a long playoff run for the Braves, a historic playoff run. And this year started it all. So it was a really cool time to be growing up a Braves fan. I was 9 years old in 1991, and it was kind of like the peak of my baseball card collecting days as a kid, and also just a really good time to be a Braves fan. So I was very fortunate. This card kind of sums that up for me. I could have picked any Braves card from this era, but that's what I went with. So there you go. Next card that makes me happy is this also beat up 1972 Topps with Willie Stargell, Joe Torre, and Hank Aaron as RBI leaders. And it's the first Hank Aaron card I ever owned. I think to this day I maybe only have one other one, and it's a similar leaders type card. But I've had this one for a while, as you can see. And the reason it's not even in a sleeve or anything is because I keep these in a special little box. Cards that are sentimental to me, I keep them separate. And I've just handled them so much over the years. That's why they're showing a little love here. But my first Hank Aaron card, and still like one of my only ones, for now anyway. But this card makes me happy. So next is a card that I've also had for a long time. This one I have had since 91 as well, and it came straight out of a box of cornflakes as Hall of Famer Gaylord Perry on probably what was one of the first Sport Flicks little hologram type cards of its kind. Early forerunner of the like refractors and all that stuff that are out there now, I guess you could say. But anyway, pulled this out of a cereal box, and I was convinced it was the first one I'd seen anyway, and I was convinced it was like so high tech that this thing was going to be really special, and I couldn't believe I had it. And it turns out it wasn't that special, but it still makes me smile. So there you go. And I mean, you can see it's like it's got a crease running right there. Anyway, it's worth nothing to anybody else probably, but to me it's a great card, and I'll hopefully always have it. So the next couple are older and a little bit more significant. So this card I picked up recently, a few months ago. It's a 1951 Bowman early win. And the reason this makes me happy is that I found it. I was on like a weird wormhole in eBay and wasn't even looking for baseball cards. And I saw this. The auction was about to end, and I got it for like $6, I think. And it blew my mind that I was getting a 1951 Bowman card for so cheap. And I think it was a really good. I really do think it was a steal. The condition of this is obviously not like, a gem mint 10, but still, never would believe that I would own a 1951 Bowman of a Hall of Famer, no less. An early win. Side note, was a total badass. I mean, he was like just known for throwing at people. Super intimidating guy on the mound. But anyway, so this kind of reignited my card collecting. Was finding this auction at the right time and getting this card and just kind of getting excited about baseball cards again after such a long hiatus. And next thing you knew, I was buying some unopened packs. And then I decided, why don't I film this? Having no idea that there was this big baseball card community on YouTube that I'm now really excited to kind of be a part of. And needless to say, I've been having a ton of fun. So here you go. This card makes me happy. Next one is also older. This is my favorite card of all time. I got this on Christmas morning in 92, I want to say. And it's a 62 Mickey Mantle All-Star card. I asked my parents for it for Christmas. I can't believe that I got it. I'm sure they overpaid because it's in pretty bad shape. And but you know what? I don't care, because this thing has brought me so much joy. I looked at this thing for like weeks straight without stopping when I first got it, and took it to school in my book bag. All that. It's in this really heavy old school screw down that's got to be like 3/4 of an inch thick, and thankfully it's in a soft sleeve inside of there, so it shouldn't be stuck to the plastic or anything. But it's never coming out of this case. I'm keeping it just like that. It's my favorite card, far and away my favorite card, and it still makes me happy to this day. So there you go. I recently decided I'm going to buy I am going to buy, but build the 62 set. And I just love it. And this is why. It's very sentimental for me. So there you go. That's 5 cards that make me very happy. And I'm also happy to have found Hidden Gems channel. Like I said, he's a good dude. If you haven't already, please check him out. I'm going to put a link for him down below in the description. And congrats so much on, I think I was subscriber number 197. I'm sure you're over 200 now. So just killing it, man. But it's because you're putting out good stuff, and I'm looking forward to watching more. But congratulations to you, sir. And to all of y'all, thanks for watching, and have a wonderful rest of your day.